Or you might drop in on another stage and talk to a very charming young man who's an actor, director, manager, Bob Cummings.
Well, I guess you might call me an actor, director, manager. But there was a time when I was told that I wasn't even an actor. And that was by a very fine producer at Paramount. I'd been there for a number of years doing V pictures, and yet I wasn't really getting anywhere, just stirring batter. And one day this producer called me into his office and said, "Now look, Bob, this is not going to be an easy thing to tell you. But if I were you, I'd quit show business. You're a very nice fellow and all that, but you just don't connect. It's not enough to be just a nice fellow in Hollywood." I guess I agreed with him in a way, because no one was saying, "Hey, Mom, don't do the dishes. Bob Cummings is on at the Bijou." Well, about a week later, I got a call from Ernst Lubitsch, that really wonderful director, who said to me that he'd been watching my progress at Paramount, and he thought that I had quite a bit of talent. He said, "I really can't understand why you were dropped." Well, now I was pretty confused, because here were two top men whom I respected with completely different opinions about me. Well, Mr. Lubitsch was offering me a picture, a test, really, and we did the test, and it turned out wonderfully, but unfortunately the people with the money said, "Bob Cummings, are you kidding? We have to have a name." So I was back to wondering where the next meal was coming from again. One day again, I was at home reading, the phone rang, and a man with a German accent said, "Well, hello there, who is this?" And I said, "Well, hello down there, who is this?" And we kidded back and forth like that for a few moments. I thought it was just some friend that was joking. And then I suddenly realized it wasn't a friend joking. It was the great director, Henry Koster. It was really he. And he said the night before he'd been with Ernst Lubitsch at a function, and that Lubitsch had told him that I was some sort of a genius. And he said he was looking for a young genius with experience. Well, I'd done about 30 pictures up to then, and I did have quite a bit of experience. So I jumped at the chance he offered. It was a lead with Deanna Durbin at Universal in Three Smart Girls Grow Up. And it was this picture that got me star billing. Well, I owe a great debt of gratitude to Ernst Lubitsch for that, and for a statement that he made to me at the time that I was doing the test for him. He said, "Bob, one day you're going to be your own director, and you're going to chop out a niche for yourself in this world." I didn't really realize then how prophetic that was, because along came television, and now I'm my own director, and if you don't mind at this moment, I'm going out and I'm going to keep chopping out that niche.